Hello, everyone. Mo-NaN here. Yeah, I guess I kind of overdid the entrance a little bit. As you can tell, my glasses have disappeared. Great. Okay. I'm gonna try to search for them. I think. Hopefully. Let's have an adventure. Oh shit. I don't. Oh, I see. Uh, what's up, bitch? Exciting! Oh, Jesus Christ. Hi everyone. Sorry about the little weird mishap there. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit of magic, and then I have a few other issues I want to talk about in a few other videos. But today I wanted to talk about a few decks that I am working on, and I'm very excited for. One of them is a Boros tokens. I'm thinking more Boros. I'm thinking of more of a Boros tokens deck, or more like a Boros artifact type of deal. I think the Boros artifact seems like it'll probably synergize just a tad better. I just need like the right sideboard and the right kind of cards and all that kind of stuff to get it to work properly. But I mean, the deck might actually turn out pretty well. I was actually going to do like a Boros Monument deck because I've seen there's like a blue-white Monument that's been going around. I think the red-white one actually seems really good. I think it actually can be very, very good. I've been really working on it, doing some tweaks. I have a few. I have a blue-black control I want to work on. I have an artifact deck I want to work on. I have a few things. I just have to get a lot of the new cards. That's basically what it is. But it's just like, Saram's Expertise, Ravenous Intruder, Toolcraft Exemplar, those type of cards. You have enough servo tokens to, flood up the board, um, that type of thing. So it'll just be like a hard hitting, like, awesome deck. Just the lands. I gotta get the lands together and everything else. And then I have a few like modern ideas. Well, one thing I do want to talk about is like Frontier. I know a lot of people kind of still consider it like something fun to do. It seems like people do Frontier decks. It seems like that happens a lot. And I was doing some research last night about some Frontier stuff, and it's just been interesting to see like if they were to go back as far as they did and use cards from there all the way up. So like now is an amazing idea. I hate to say it, but it is. It's a good idea only because it gives everyone a different chance and a different way to come up with a deck. Something different, something amazing. Are you serious? Do you know how many the red deck wins deck would just be even worse than what it is now? Like, it'd be three times. Stoke the Flames, Rabble Master, Hordeling Outburst. No, 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 no. That, that is some scary shit. That is some scary shit, y'all. But I feel like the idea is very smart. I feel like the idea is smart. I feel like it could work. But everyone's always like, I guess a lot of it, they were just like, it seems like a good idea, but people don't want to push it because it's just like something like tiny leaders. Like people don't really do tiny leaders much anymore. It seemed like a good idea, but I don't see many people playing tiny leaders. Frontier, I see there are still some decks, and there's still some good ideas. I feel like Frontier, the only way I think it could prosper is if people come up with like budget versions of these decks and play them. I feel like if people did like a small little tournament, gave away something awesome, I think a lot of people would do it. I think it'd be fun. It's another challenge, and that's what I love about Magic is that Magic challenges you. They challenge everything that you're going to do. That's why a lot of people, and that's how I feel like a lot of people hated Kamigawa, is the fact that it was a challenge no one was able to accomplish. And there's only a few people that I know who played at Standard during that time where they actually accomplished something. Like, it's not that hard. Kamigawa was not that bad of a set. It's just you need to know how to play with it. That's the difference. People don't know how to people don't know how to play. People don't know how to research. People don't know how to use a card in a different way and just be like, oh, that actually does work. Oh, that's a cool idea. There's tons of shit out there. I don't know why anybody like hates sets, but then like there's only like probably a few cards from there that are like the expensive card. They're like, oh, I don't like the set, but I like that card. Like me, I'm a Magic player. I like everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I don't care if the set was bad, good, awesome. It don't matter to me because they're gonna be used. There's always gonna be something I find interesting in them. That's just how it is. I don't know what else anybody has to really say about that, but it's the truth. It's very much the truth. So I always felt like Frontier is always something that can be. I think Frontier could be pushed. I think it could be pushed. I think it needs to be properly pushed. But I think before we even do any type of Frontier anything, in my opinion, we need to do Commander. I think Commander needs to be up on a pedestal. There needs to be a GPs. There needs to be tournaments. I feel like Commander would be awesome because people have 1 versus 1 Commander decks, and people also have like multiplayer Commander decks. Now just think, have you have one tournament for the one-on-one Commanders, and I think those decks would be pretty cool. Maybe the rules and stuff might be tweaked a little bit just to make it a little easier, because those games can either go long or they can go fast. It all depends. So I feel like there are those. And then the 4 versus 4, I mean, okay, you have one group here 4, one group here 4, one group here 4, one group here 4. You got everyone goes. Whoever wins that match, it's out of 2 matches probably. Whoever, if one person wins, then that one person gets that. If the next person wins, then the next person gets that. Or there could be a point system where whoever wins gets more points, second place gets another point, third place gets another point, fourth gets a certain amount of points, and then depending on how that goes, that's how you kind of can mix everything up. And by like the second round, whoever has the most points, you kind of put them in their consecutive. Now, if there's not a lot of people who make it to the first or second, I feel like people should be. I feel like there should be some other intricacies within that, and I feel like it would work very well. I feel like there's so many ideas you can do with Commander to actually make Commander an awesome thing. Shit, even doing 6 people at once, having like 2 groups of 6 or 4 groups of 6 Commander players go against each other. Long ass games, but people are going to be beating each other to a pulp. It's going to be the nastiest but fun, intricate, crazy game of Magic. It would be just epic. It would be epic to watch. You would have different cameras on different tables. You would see like, oh wow, he's playing that card. Never seen that one in a Commander before. Or just all types of stuff. Because I feel like everybody should get a chance. I feel like they should do pauper tournaments. I think those are awesome idea. I feel like anybody can come up with a common deck that works. Anybody can come up with a common and uncommon deck that works. I can, and I do it for fun. And that's why, because it keeps my mind going, because it's just like, if this is all I have to work with, I have to come up with something. It's the same thing. My first pre-release I ever done was, what was that pre-release? It was Magic Origins. Got the color, couldn't even use the color. I ended up doing green-white. The only reason I did green-white is because I pulled Avacyn. So I was like, okay, I have to use Avacyn, so let's see what else I can come up with. The deck, it could have worked if I knew how to pay attention to it, but it was really off. It was really off. But I made 2-1-1, so I was very proud of myself that I actually knew what the fuck I was doing, at least. No, it wasn't Magic Origins, it was Eldritch Moon, I think. It was either Eldritch Moon or Shadows over Innistrad. It was one of the two. Sorry, Magic Origins, that one I failed miserably. No, it was either Shadow of the Innistrad or Eldritch Moon. I think it was one of the two, and I did pretty well. I made 2-1-1. I've never done that before in my life, and that just proved how much studying and how much work I put into my Magic, for me to even get that close. So that makes me feel like, oh, okay, I'm not that bad at Magic. And most people just do it for fun. Who fucking cares? It's a game. I don't think people should take Magic as serious as people take it. It's not. It's a game. Everyone loses. I don't know anyone who has never lost a game of Magic. I don't know if anybody who's just played a casual game or played fun and has gotten beaten to a pulp and has not sat there and gotten mad. But see, I've gotten pissed off before, but then I'm just like, oh, over it. I got another deck I'm finna whoop your ass with. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk shit. Be that person. It's Magic. Who cares? They're cards. They're not your life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it for like the people who do the tournaments and stuff, because it's like it's their life, because that's what they get paid for. But it's just like, I'm not trying to get paid to win tournaments. Like, it's fun, it seems fun, but like you know, you need the money to do like Magic Online if you can't go in person to talk to people. So there's a lot of stuff like that. But I'm gonna end this video right now. Thank you guys. This is Mo-NaN. I'm gonna talk some more Magic, and I have your second video coming really soon. Mo-NaN out.